Okay, we are live. Welcome to another Monday Night Live mukbang with James and Mark. How are you today, Mark?
Mark and James.
Are you wearing black?
I know.
We're matching.
Oh, we are.
Well, happy President's Day.
And happy anniversary.
Yes. One day after our actual anniversary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll tell you guys exactly what we've
Did to celebrate?
Yeah, we had an interesting day actually. But we're gonna get started right now. We are eating Mapo Tofu, which is, I don't know what the word Mapo means actually at all.
I don't know.
Is it a sauce or it's not?
I think it's the type of the way how you cook it. It's the name of the dish.
So this is what Mark made. What's in it?
Tofu and ground pork.
Yeah, and we're eating it with rice.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark also made kimchi, but this is not just like Korean style kimchi. This is
Like a green cabbage kimchi. Like you typically see this in those Korean Chinese restaurants.
Yeah. And was it easy to make this?
Oh, super easy. It's a lot easier to make this than real kimchi.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, I like how you say real kimchi, because this doesn't count as real kimchi.
Yeah, kimchi is kimchi.
All right, let's say hi to everyone real quick before our food gets cold. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Addie, Ms. Bad Dog, Lisa, Lindsay, Melissa. Hello, everyone. Purple Orchid Divine, thank you. Happy anniversary. Gladys, living every day. Hello, Anne, Amy.
It's been a while.
Simple Life. Congrats, Lizzie celebrates hers on 2/9/2019, would be 31 years. Anne Rivera, hello, thank you. Muscular Mosquito, hello. Hi. Yvonne, hi. Sparklet, Shelly, and Jacob. Half a day from Guam again. Well, welcome everyone.
So how are you?
I'm good. I'm a little sore, but we can get into why we're sore. I can kind of blame Mark for why I'm sore too.
We'll let you guys celebrating our anniversary in a special way.
Yeah, I guess so. It's mainly my back that's sore.
Ooh.
But yeah, let's get started on eating.
How's everyone doing?
Oh yeah,
we are doing fantastic. We didn't have work today.
Yeah.
Today's a holiday.
I roll out of bed at like 11 a.m. It felt great. Mark, on the other hand, I think he woke up at like 7:30, which is kind of late for him.
6:30.
Oh, 6:30. It was too early. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, we didn't have work today because here in the US, it was President's Day, but not everyone gets today off.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so. Yes.
I haven't had Mapo Tofu in a long time. I felt like this was something you would eat a lot, and I could be mistaken when we weren't living together.
Yeah,
okay.
I did eat this a lot when I was by myself. I love rice with like saucy stuff, and I love tofu.
I thought you were gonna say I love living by myself.
That too. That too.
Gosh, I remember the days where we would have dinner together and then I would get tired and then I'd have to go home. But it was like the saddest thing for me and for you to just have to do that. And now that's not even an issue anymore, but I still remember those days. And again, if you guys are just joining us, make sure you like this video. And if you're new,
we want to know where you're from, what's your favorite food, and how did you find us? Ooh, Lizzie worked 12 hours today.
Oh gosh.
Well,
making them
you are making
money moves. Real good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we didn't make this from scratch, so it was pretty easy.
Even if you didn't, You could still mess it up. Kimchi is really good too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Life of Bex. Hi, Ellie. Wait, is Muscular Mosquito Gina? Because that's the same
How do we
profile
know?
pic. And then Eldon says, I know Gina. I really like them.
Oh.
Maybe that's why we're not sure.
You know, muscular mosquito, if I had to guess why that name is that, it's because Gina might be smaller in frame, but she's tough as a nail. So mosquitoes are small, but
you don't mess with mosquitoes.
You don't mess with mosquitoes for sure.
That's true. Living Every Day says, I know it's been a while. I had a baby. Well, congratulations. I hope you and baby are doing well.
Yes. It has been a while. Sparklight, this is homemade kimchi. Just made like 2 hours ago.
This is Jada. I miss you. That's from Addie's account.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, we haven't seen
you
on in a little while. So thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Gina says, I knew you guys were going to have Korean food tonight. Well, what made you think that? Maybe, Gina knew where we ate dinner last night. She's very familiar with Park Avenue, which is where we celebrated our anniversary. We had a nice dinner together.
Steak dinner. What was the total? I didn't even see the bill.
Like $190. Please.
I deserve more, no. Just kidding.
Lisa says, need more cooking videos, please.
You know, we could have done this cooking, but
I was editing a different video. And what video was I editing?
We actually filmed our first dance routine again that we did this morning. So it was a lot of fun because obviously we're not good anymore, or we haven't done the dance in a year. We haven't practiced. So just trying to remember the moves in itself, we had a lot of fun filming, right?
And in the video, Mark, when you guys see the video, we reveal how much weight we've gained since
our wedding
year. And gaining weight makes physical things more difficult naturally.
Yeah.
Hi, Susan and Jennifer. Welcome to our Monday night mukbang.
Happy day.
Thank you for the anniversary wishes, Ellie. Perfect. Aloha from the Big Island. Agal's Treasures. Hello.
You know, we were just talking about Hawaii recently.
Yeah.
That's one of the must-go-to places for us. Now, the Big Island is where Honolulu is, yeah? Or is it not?
I don't know anything.
I don't know, actually. that was just an assumption. My gosh.
Like, I know there's different islands, and which one is like the touristy island versus the other island where you just relax and
I think a lot of people go to Maui. Waikiki is also a popular place, but I don't know which island that's in.
Finley James, is that what you named your baby?
Oh, I like that name, Finley. Oahu.
Lizzie asked, do you ever think about blogging a day out? It's crossed our minds here and there, but it's hard. It's not something, I mean, I guess if we start doing it, we would get better, but it's just, I typically use Instagram to do that kind of stuff.
We're not interesting people.
There's only so much editing that can hide how we really are.
Like, do you really want to watch me watch Netflix all day long or TV all day long.
That's not what you do all day long.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it on the mat. This kimchi tastes exactly like what you get at the Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
Hi, Christine. And Easter Soli. Hi, yes, miss you too. Thanks for joining us.
I feel like it's been a while for Easter Soli.
Shelly, well, we can tell you now. She says you're supposed to eat your wedding cake on your 1 year, but you did that about a year ago. But we are going to eat our wedding cake. We just contacted our baker. And we scheduled to get our cake in about a week. So you guys will probably see some kind of video related to it. So we're excited.
Yeah, and it's not frozen; it's fresh. So I'm most excited about that. Oh, I've been craving, like knowing that we're gonna have that soon. It makes me want to have it now.
Yeah, like they said when we thought about, we need to let them know that we need the cake. They said they need 10 days. And I was like, 10 days. I was hoping that we could get it within like 5, but it makes sense. So
BL's on. Hi, BL.
Big Island is the best where I grew up, and I miss it so much.
What's the best way to get from island to island? Is it a ferry?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what if your
Your
cousin lives in like another island? Like, how would you easily go see them for Thanksgiving?
ASMR Duo, welcome. I'm so excited for you guys to eat the cake. ASMR Duo's name, sorry, but it doesn't strike a bell. So if you're new, Mark has some questions for you.
Hey, Duo, where are you from? What's your favorite food and how did you find us? And I'm assuming you have a YouTube channel.
Living Everyday says, I hope you don't mind, but I gave him the middle name of James because you and Mark have helped me through my hardest times. And if my son grows up to be just a good person as you, I will be thankful.
Oh my gosh, that's such a huge honor.
Yeah, that's super sweet. I'm kind of speechless.
Well,
I'm glad, however, we were able to help you did.
Yeah, and I know Finney will grow up to be an awesome person, just like James.
Is this where I do the ooh? Because I'm not allowed to say anything like that without you having that reaction. So how do you like that now?
Do you want more kimchi?
I do.
You do?
Oh. It's really good. Anne says by plane, and Stray Cat says Hawaiian Air.
Really?
Hop on a plane.
You have to go by plane, so they have more kimchi.
Chastity Yellowhair says you two are cute together. Tell your story how you two met. It's very simple. We
Sorry about this.
we're in the same college. Mark was studying abroad. I joined a fraternity
that we were both in.
Yeah,
I wasn't physically there though.
Mm-hmm. I met all of his friends while he was away. He had heard about me while he was away. Then he came back, and then we started talking. And then 13 years later, we started. You're talking to us on a YouTube live chat.
Yeah, it was very straightforward.
ASMR Duo, we are from Oklahoma City. Our favorite food is fried chicken, and I, Ms. Duo, started following James when he was at 1K. Well, thank you so much for supporting us. 1K sounds like it was a long time ago, but it also sounds like it was just like yesterday too.
Yeah,
so,
I don't even remember. I don't even remember when I started to be on the videos, like how many subscribers you had.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I probably stunt your growth.
You're saying that so I can say you helped it grow.
No, I'm your caffeine to your young body. You need someone like a milk.
Yeah, so happy you guys are James and Mark now. Bev680 says, well, hello guys, Hedu's so cute.
Oh, where?
Oh yeah, he's the other way. Oh, it's because I scrolled here, so I think you were still showing him.
Oh.
No, Honolulu is on Oahu. There's no ship.
No ferry.
Sparklet says, whereabouts are you going to in Japan? So Mark's been diligently booking. So far, I think at least half of the lodging that we're going to need while we're there. We still need to account for how many more days, like 6 or 7?
Maybe 4.
Oh,
5. Yeah.
So we're starting off in Tokyo. Then I think we're going to Kyoto, then Osaka, and then back. Yeah, then question mark. So if you guys know where we should spend the remainder of our time, or if we need to hit back one of the cities we already mentioned, please let us know.
Like I wouldn't mind going to like Sapporo, but then that's far from where we are. That's all the way up north. I don't want to get lost in Japan.
There used to be a high-speed ferry on skis, but it got damaged in high waves, so don't think it's there anymore.
Oh. So I guess airplane is the best way.
Yeah. Hi, Canna.
What's up?
Loud Hailer. It's been so long I've been here. Hope everyone is okay. Yeah, we're doing good. How are you?
We just celebrated our 1-year wedding anniversary. It's so weird to say that because we've been together for 13 years. So just to say 1 year,
yeah, I guess
makes us seem like
we started
couple.
over, but we haven't. We've been through the ringer.
Old. We've been. Yeah, I'm all clean.
What do you mean clean?
Isn't that frame?
Oh,
the phrase "ringer" mean like when you watch shows back in the day?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
What makes Chinese style kimchi different from Korean?
First, what do you think?
There's like no time for fermentation.
Yeah, it's more fresh.
Yeah.
Although it can be fermented, but it's better. I like it better fresh with Chinese style kimchi. We call it style. It's not because this is what Chinese people eat. It's called Chinese style because they serve this type of kimchi at a Chinese restaurant, Chinese Koreanized restaurant, if that makes sense. Like if you go to a Chinese restaurant and you say, "Oh, can I get your kimchi?" They probably won't know what you're talking about. Unless you go to a place that is specialized in Koreanized Chinese food.
It took me a long time to understand that until I went.
Yeah. Because there are some ethnic Chinese people that live in Korea, back in the day, and then they made Chinese food in Korea. It's like orange chicken, beef and broccoli at Panda Express. That's like Americanized Chinese. So it's like that's a good analogy, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because if you went to an authentic Chinese restaurant, can you get orange chicken there?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, the big difference is this is green cabbage. Normal kimchi uses Napa cabbage. You want more rice? There's a little bit more left.
And just eat it plain?
I don't know.
I'm okay for now.
Okay.
We have a lot of leftovers too because we've been eating out. We have, I think I might eat the steak later. So we had steak yesterday. We brought it home. And then this morning we had dim sum. And then a few days ago we had Hawaiian food. So it's just like, you guys will probably understand why we struggled during our dance routine. What were you going to say? Each meal is what?
Each meal we had leftovers.
Yeah. Sparklet, thank you. I think you two are great together on these mukbangs. Waikiki is on Oahu. Hi, Leticia. Gina says, I think one of the first videos I saw you eating hamburger helper
way back. I remember when you did that one.
I got a lot of criticism for that video. Because
Really?
people were like, you shouldn't be eating that. It's really salty. Or I don't know. There was just like, I remember that comment specifically, and I was just like, eugh. Gina, just because you said that, I might look it up and watch it later. I missed you guys. Miss you too. Kana, Elda, and Gina are having a mini reunion because they've just been hitting up other people's live videos.
Nice.
Sounds amazing. Christine says, when? We're going around April. I'm assuming that's what you're asking.
We hope to see the cherry blossoms.
Mark Weens is in Japan. Hi, Angelina.
Who's that?
He's a YouTuber.
Oh.
Vlog while on trip, please. We'll try our best to get some footage here and there. Linz and Chris says hi. Hello, welcome.
Hi.
Andres says, any ghost hunting while in Japan? I don't think that crossed our mind. Is that a thing? I'd be too scared to do that.
Wait, what does that mean? Because recently I read something about ghost hunting.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing. Yeah. Wow. Just recently I was reading about it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
How do you ghost hunt? Do you use like that thing that picks up like sound waves?
Oh, that metal sticks like.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to download this one app that's called like Ghost Scanner
on
or
your
whatever.
phone.
Yeah, and then you could like point it and then it tells you if there's a spirit there.
I think that's just like made up, to be honest. Thank you guys for your congratulations. Kyoto, Nara for sure. Yes, we are doing a day excursion to Nara.
For sure, the deer park. We want to feed the deers. And well, in Kyoto, like you could also go to like the monkey park, but James doesn't want to go there.
Knowing my luck, the monkey will like try to eat me or something.
Well, the article did say like, oh, just be careful, like when you're holding the snacks for the monkey because some of them could be a little aggressive.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that. I like animals that are gentle with me, but if they exhibit any animalistic like Hedu, sometimes when he's grumpy and I try to pick him up, he doesn't like bite me, but he like looks unpleasant, and I don't like to get near him because I don't know what he's gonna do. Look at how vicious he looks. Look at that. That's crazy. Shelly says, 1 year does not negate the fact that you two love each other through your awkward, adorable stages and have grown together as men and respected husbands. I mean,
yeah,
that awkward, adorable stage, adorkable. Not even adorable, adorkable stage.
Oh, I like that
has
word.
Has lasted our whole relationship.
You're still very adorable.
You're still very awkward.
That was awkward.
I wish that we could do like sound effects during our live. Maybe once we like upgrade, we could like have something where we just play like womp womp or like
just
a laugh track.
Do it yourself.
Womp womp. Go to Kyoto. Yes, we're definitely going.
Yeah, we're going early April for 2 weeks.
Christine, when you went, what was your like favorite thing?
Jollibee.
In Japan?
I'm just kidding. I just think of Jollibee when I see Christine.
Edgar says, hi from the Philippines. I'm here in Hong Kong now. I like Chinese foods, but I don't know how to use chopsticks.
Hi, Edgar.
Yeah, what's the best way to learn how to use chopsticks?
Oh, you need to buy one of those. things you attach to the chopsticks for kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like start off with that, I guess. James doesn't really know how to use chopsticks that well either, but he manages. I'm sure it'll be fine.
It just depends on what you mean, because if the objective is to get food into my mouth, I'm really good at it. But as far as technique, like, I don't know why, but I look like Spock when I use my chopsticks.
Yeah, and your chopstick crosses.
Which many of you have already commented on. Don't appreciate it.
Oh, learn how to. Let me teach you.
I'm good.
Okay.
Photograph everything, please. Well, we do have 2 cameras now. I actually would want Mark to be more into like photography, but he's just
he's
not into it.
No, there was a moment I was like, I want to get into it, but then since you were into it, I was like, well, if you're gonna do it, I don't need to do it.
But I think that's the wrong mentality. Now we could be a power couple and we can get twice as many as good photos if we're both taking pictures. That's a good point. We should bring both cameras. No?
And we'll compete who takes better photos.
Why do we have to compete? I just want to take photos.
You're so competitive.
I'm not competitive.
Yeah.
Not when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, this wasn't even a competition. I just want more photos. What sound effect would I play here? Ooh, girl. A lot of ghost emojis.
Oh, I guess people want us to look for ghosts.
I am MJTV. Hey guys. Hey, welcome.
What's up?
I don't recognize your name, but we have some questions for you.
Yeah, MJ. Where are you from? What's your favorite food, and how did you find us?
ASMR fan, Ghosts. OMG, I'm out of here.
Oh, hey, ASMR fan. We did have fun with our last mukbang blindfolded, so thank you.
Yeah, the blindfolds came just in time for our anniversary celebrations.
Yeah, with all the stains still on it. What kind of stain?
But she asked if wearing the gloves inhibited your ability to like eat. But
no, I think it helped.
Yeah, because I think you were just able to like just dive in.
Yeah.
I think if we ever did that again, you just need a chin guard.
I just need to like everything.
Or just cover like this part.
Duct tape my whole face and just leave a hole for my mouth.
That would look so
Can
weird.
you imagine?
Yeah, I don't know if I think our video would get taken down. I also heard monkeys throw things at you. Is that true?
Probably. They might throw their own poo at you. Give me your pretzels.
Haven't been to Nara and Kyoto though. One day, or is it Kyoto? Is Kyoto different than Kyoto? Oh, Kyoto.
Okay, Kyoto. Well, Christine, you just need to go to Japan again.
Kyoto's kind of historical Disneyland, so many temples, especially the Temple of the Golden Pavilion and the Kiyomiso-dera. Hey, that looks very familiar when we were booking something.
Yeah, I think one of our either Orokan or Airbnb is near the Kiyomiso-dera.
Mm-hmm. Bev says, LOL, ooh, girl. Yeah, we should keep track of what our sound effects are. Then for future ones. Like, I could just record it on a thing.
Oh, let's show people our paper anniversary. Just that, I guess. Or do you want to grab that? Which one? So, who here know the reference to the first year wedding anniversary? Like, there's a name for it. What?
Oh, it's a name for the anniversary. I thought it was just what's the traditional gift to give for your wedding anniversary.
It's also like
the name of it.
Like,
I didn't think of it.
It's our anniversary.
Really? People say it that way?
No, like it's our like diamond anniversary. Or this one's like, I'll celebrate our diamond anniversary year.
Got it. So, I didn't realize it applied to like the smaller like ones.
I'm sure it's the same concept.
Ooh, girl.
It's like, duh.
Oh yes, let's add duh. You love duh with the eye roll. You do so many eye rolls to me. I'm like over it.
No, you help my eyeball like get stronger. So thank you.
Well, finish your thought. Or was that it?
No, something.
Oh, okay. Happy anniversary. Let's see. Hi, Shaquila. You guys did so good on the video. It almost looked like you could see.
Well, our eyes were open.
No, I closed mine.
No, like we had eyes on our blindfold.
Oh.
So maybe that's why it looked like it looked like we're seeing because we actually had eyes on our blindfold. That made it look like we're different people. I feel like your blindfold looked good on you.
Oh. Shade. You know it didn't look good on me. That's why you're saying that.
It was cute.
People said
when
like yours looked like yours.
Like I chuckled so much because you're so adorable.
All right, how many likes are we at?
I don't know.
Scroll. Oh.
21, I think.
Okay, if we get to 30, we'll put back the blindfolds on for like a minute. Only one person, because we need one person to like be able to see.
Okay.
Are you guys subbed to PewDiePie? Do you even know who PewDiePie is?
No, not yet.
He has like the most subscribers on YouTube. This is what I like about Mark is sometimes he just doesn't know things that everyone else in the world knows. Shade. I like this sound effect thing, even though it's not a real thing yet. Are you going to specific restaurants that you know you're going to? We're planning that after.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to go to the
Suzuki Fish Market?
Yeah, and the Suta Ramen.
Oh, Suta Ramen.
Yeah. And then Rokan is doing a kaiseki for us that dinner.
Hi, Matilda.
What's up, Matilda?
Loud says first is paper. Mark, didn't you just say it's the paper anniversary?
Did I say it?
I didn't hear it. Did you? Asian BB says happy anniversary. Well, the cat's out of the bag. What is the first anniversary?
It is paper anniversary. So we always had this vase. We used this at our wedding. But then we made these paper origami paper cranes. So we just filled it up.
I really love how you say we. You're so sweet. I didn't do anything. Actually, I woke up one morning and he was on the dining room. He was at this table folding a bunch of stuff, and I was really confused. I had just woken up. I was like, "What are you doing?" And then I realized that he had been folding. Well, you did a count. How many of these did you end up folding?
200 in like 2 days.
200 in 2 days, but you said like to do X amount, it was 45 minutes.
Like if I'm working nonstop and quick, I could do 10 in 45 minutes.
Yeah. So that's a lot of time spent. So I guess it helps that I was gone for a good chunk, but I don't know when you were able to do the other, if I'm doing the math right.
Yeah, my wrist hurts. I have carpal tunnel now, and oh my gosh. But it was worth it.
That's cute. I guess you did say it. No, I didn't pay attention. Have you guys had caldo de res? Heard of it. I haven't had it though. It's a soup, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That is so cute. I really want to make those. Maybe you could do like a 5-minute folding these ASMR. We didn't have to buy another cake because we actually get a cake.
Yeah, our baker makes us another cake for our 1-year anniversary.
The fish market, is it still open? As far as we know, it is.
I think they reopened in the new location.
Mm-hmm. Organic. Organic what?
Oh.
What were we talking about?
Organic.
Paper crates. Refresh our memory, Bev. That is so cute. Wow, 200. Where's your cake you're getting for free? We placed the order already, so we're getting that next Saturday.
Yeah.
PewDiePie has over 86 million subs.
Wow. 86 million?
Yeah. I forget
Are
what his
there even
main
that
thing-
many people in the world? Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, are those all real people, real subscribers, you think? 86 million?
Probably not all real, but a good chunk of them are like,
Wow.
he is quite up there. Diligent, lots of work for the paper cranes. Oh, good. Jamie says, hi, guys. Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
How much did you pay for your cake? Ooh.
I don't remember, like 600.
500 or 600, I think. For a 3-tier cake.
That felt like 100 people, 96 servings. I don't remember. Yeah.
It's just what we came to realize, and we're guilty of it because we know how it is to be wedding guests, is not everyone's going to eat dessert. So even though you have that like dilemma where it's like, well, 100 people are going to be there, but really is 100 people going to eat the cake? But you also don't want to be in a situation where someone doesn't get cake if they wanted cake.
Yeah.
So
we went to a wedding. I don't remember having any dessert.
But that was our fault.
But was there cake?
Yes.
But we didn't eat it? Yeah.
I believe so. You're talking about the recent one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it depends too, because I'm more inclined to eat cake. Well, actually, I don't know. Are you more inclined to eat cake if it's like served to you or if you have to go get it?
Oh, it has to be served.
Yeah. If I have to go get something at a wedding, I won't.
Yeah.
And then I'll just skip it.
Because the line's long. I'd rather wait in line at the bar.
Yeah, or dance.
Or dance.
Yeah. Okay, so that's why we probably never eat dessert at weddings. Was the cake worth it?
Oh, and then we got compliments afterwards.
Yeah.
The cake was good.
It was
Like we were deciding between two places. One place that had a similar flavor to what we wanted, but made a little bit differently.
Yeah.
And it was a little bit cheaper.
The other place, right?
The other place.
Yeah.
And then we went with something that tasted better in our palates, but more costly. So we're like, you know what? It's a cake. Let's just go with the ones that we like. And I think I'm happy with our choice.
Yeah, I think both of the cake people said it's hard to get people to enjoy cake at a wedding because it's not.
Yeah.
But we only heard, unless everyone was super nice to us, but the cake was really good.
Yeah.
We only ate the cake when we did the pictures, but we didn't eat cake, right?
No.
I don't remember.
No. We got peanut butter and jelly cake.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was good. See, the more we're talking about, like, I want that cake right now.
Now.
Or I need dessert now. Shelly says that vase reminded me of a friend's wedding where the guests wrote their thoughts to the couple and put them in the vase for the couple to read on their year anniversary. The couple also wrote letters.
That's such a great idea.
Yeah.
We should have done like a time
capsule type thing. Or
yeah.
Time. At our bachelor party, though, we had our wedding party, our inner circle. That's what we called them. They brought a burn book. And I read through some of those messages like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago while I was Marie Kondoing, and it gave me a good chuckle. But a lot of those things I couldn't even share. Don't forget, I'm the real Leticia here. Of course. That's the first thing I thought of mentally. But How many servings? Yeah, like 96, you said? 90 something?
Something, and close to 100, I think. I don't remember. Yeah.
How many people did you have at your wedding? I think we had 110 or 108, something like that. Mm-hmm. All my cakes were different flavor. I think they gave us that option, right?
Yeah, they said a lot of people do that. Like the bottom tier is one thing, the medium tier, and the top tier. But then we said everyone get the same flavor.
Yeah.
But it would have been nice to have different options, I guess.
Well, I think that's also how we approached the main course. Oh, we just made sure it was like...
We did a surf and turf duet.
Yeah.
So everyone gets the same dish.
Unless you're like with a couple and like you could swap, one person get all meat. I heard someone gave their partner like both their fish or something.
Oh.
But yeah, we just didn't want to deal with the logistics of like this and that. Marie Kondo, I'm in love. I know I'm late about 20 years. Don't care. Still brings me joy. Yeah, what flavors, Lizzie? I want to know because I just want to talk about cakes now.
Should we continue to watch Marie Kondo?
Yeah, we can start. I just don't know what else we can do around here.
It's just to watch,
Oh, yeah.
not to.
I mean, I think why I enjoyed the show is it inspired action. It just wasn't a mindless show, and then I just don't do anything. But now that you reminded me, there's still the other half of the garage.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's hard for me to do that because it's your stuff. And I actually threw away something that we needed to keep. So now I'm scared to throw away anything.
James threw away our sleeping bags, and they were like the expensive ones.
Well, I swore that there was an incident where it got wet, and then for some reason we held on to it. But then you don't remember anything about our sleeping bag getting wet?
But I also remember washing it soon after.
No, it was to the point of no return type of sleep.
Then we would have thrown it away. Why would I keep it then?
I don't know. Okay, so we're at 30 likes. So you guys can vote either Mark or James who you would like to wear the mask for just a minute.
Okay. The voting starts now.
Yeah. I'll look at this timer here. So we'll do it at 42. And if you guys haven't yet, make sure you thumbs up this video, subscribe. One, two, three. I see mainly Mark, but we still have some time to vote. Is there a sentimental item you have but you can't let go though? It's not, even though it's not in use. Yeah, a lot of like written notes were very hard to part with, but they ended up in the box that went to the Office Depot and shredded for $1 a pound. So
we should have kept that though. Now that I think about it.
I mean, do you want a note that, I don't know, happy 28th birthday from someone? Like, is that going to do anything for you?
No.
Yeah.
We just need to make new memories, new sentimental items.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, I see mainly Mark. So, and then now we're gonna, I guess, just quick vote. Do you want him to wear this one or this one?
E.T. or Sailor Moon?
Yeah. MJ says my fleshlight. I don't know if that's a typo or if you actually mean that, but is that a sentimental item that you no longer, is that what you're responding to?
Some people could be in love with that.
You're allowed to keep stuff that still makes you happy. Lizzie had vanilla, lemon, and raspberry.
Ooh.
Never heard of that. Left. Sailor Moon, too. Left. Is this left? Wait, I'm confused. Is this considered left?
Watching us, like, I guess that's the left.
And then is this 1 and is this 2? I don't know. I'm confused. And then while you're blindfolded, you guys can ask like anything that you don't want him to see. But he'll hear everything, so I don't know. Brandon says my left, which doesn't help. I don't know what that means. Is it this? Your left is our right. So this is right. So this is left.
No, he's saying your right hand.
Which is this?
Yeah.
Okay. Eyelashes. Well, I guess this one has more pronounced eyelashes. This one does have eyelashes. Or, hi, Mia. Okay. Which one do you think won? It's hard to, I wish, you know what they need to do is just like a quick YouTube like poll feature in a live chat.
On the live chat.
Yeah. Get that going, YouTube. All right. Well, you know what? Since he did this in the video, you guys can always watch him later on. So my logic is let's just have you wear this. And if you guys haven't watched that video after this live wraps up, go check it out. We wear these ridiculous blindfolds and eat seafood. Oh man, you could totally take a good like power nap. I mean, these eyes also fit you too because they look sneaky.
What kind of voice, like, what kind of voice do you think I'll have?
That's your default like voice when you have to make a voice.
Don't make fun of my voice. Mm.
That doesn't make any sense.
Mm. You're so mean to me. Mm. Pick my nose. My eyes kind of stinging right now.
Those eyes are so far apart, they're to his temples.
Are you wearing them too?
No,
Oh, I just hear.
I was just readjusting. Elda says, Mark, you're so funny.
Thank you, Elda.
Shelly says, why do you keep making that voice, Mark?
I know.
Brandon says, those eyes look like your real eyes, Mark.
Thanks a lot, Brandon. Well, he's a cute character, so maybe Brandon's saying that I'm cute.
So what would, can you imitate what the anime character would sound like? I don't even know what Sailor Moon's voice sounds like.
Like, moon, crescent, power!
That was really good.
I don't even know if that's what she says. I was like, oh, tuxedo mask.
So very like, yeah, very like stretch out the enunciation of words type of thing.
Yeah, can I take this off now?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, E.T. Oh, you have it on.
I made up all those comments just so that you wouldn't know I would have this on. Ooh, my hat. Oh my God. I was so blindfolded. I didn't realize people were seeing my nappy hair.
Nappy hair.
Okay. Do another voice. Sounds like Barney. I agree. Yeah, that voice does sound like Barney. Oh, why are you making fun of me? I love you. Mark sounds like Barney.
I try.
Well, there were like there were other like two other masks that we could have picked up, but one looked very angry, so we're like, no, we shouldn't use that one.
I wouldn't mind doing that one because I was not happy.
Sailor Moon's voice is way more annoying. Huh.
In the American version, yeah. In the US Sailor Moon version, she was like she was kind of that annoying character.
Mm-hmm.
But when she transforms, she's like all serious and stuff.
Over 35 years here. Congratulations to your 16th. 16th. 13th.
Yeah.
Together 13 years, married 1
year.
Really? I heard the Kool-Aid Man. Oh, I forgot the Kool-Aid Man's voice.
Oh.
I forgot about Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I haven't drank that stuff since like elementary
If you think
school.
about Kool-Aid and Barney, they have the same shape. They're just different color. Is Barney the purple Kool-Aid this whole time?
No, the purple Kool-Aid would be the purple guy from McDonald's. They're all the same.
They're all the same.
They're moonlighting as each other. Gosh, like even if I went to the supermarket, where would they even put Kool-Aid packets?
In the beverage aisle.
Can we go look? I'm like, do they sell them in the packets or are they just in tubs now?
Yeah, I feel like they kind of went away. They need to come back.
Yeah.
And then is Sunny D still around?
For sure Sunny D's still around.
How about Tang?
Tang is around.
How about...
That's the drink that people brought to the moon, no?
How about Ovaltine?
Ovaltine? Isn't that to like... Is that to go to the restroom? No? Or how come I feel like Ovaltine is a commercial where I saw like seniors in it?
No, that's Ensure.
Oh. Anyone know what Ovaltine is?
I think it's just like nutrient-packed chocolate powder.
Grimace is the purple guy from McDonald's. That's his name. I always forget his name.
Yeah.
They still have the packets for like 15 cents. Oh, I'm surprised those didn't get marked up. Kool-Aid packets.
Well, I guess they have to price it right. There's supply and demand here.
You just need to buy a bag of sugar too. Really? It's not. I thought back then it was all
already super sweet.
Huh.
I know of situations where people use Kool-Aid to dye their hair.
Really?
Yeah.
And it works?
Like it washes off once you shower, but then to like temporary dye it.
Oh.
Should you try that?
I don't know if that's a good idea. I feel like it would be one of those like, yeah, it might be cool. And then like your scalp is like stained.
Or Hetty was gonna like lick our hair.
Oh yeah, Hetty will just like try to eat us.
Loud is right. It probably won't work with our hair.
Oh.
We have to bleach our hair first.
Asian baby, how did you get free Sunny D at the mall? I mean, it's funny now because the old days is going to the mall.
Yeah, you didn't even need to say good old days because you by saying going to the mall is a given already.
It's like I don't see anyone going to the mall anymore.
No.
And all of the shopping around here, aside from South Coast Plaza, which is like where they have all of like the Rodeo Drive, like higher end stores, all of the other malls have adopted this like eat, dine concept. Maybe some housing even. And then shopping is like almost secondary. Like it's not about shopping anymore. It's about going out, hanging out, spending money in these
dining, or a lot of those like Chuck E. Cheese type of places for the kids.
Yeah. So times are changing. I haven't gotten into online shopping, so I'm like, I would still go to the mall.
Yeah, where do you buy your clothes now? You don't really go to the mall, nor you do online shopping.
Buy me something.
Okay. So that song, let's go to the mall and play.
Isn't that from a video game? That's how we know that song. I didn't know that song until that video game.
Really?
You knew that song from before?
I think so. So that's
Isn't that the song from How I Met Your Mother?
Is it?
She's the art.
It.
Robin was the one that sang that song. Maybe not. I don't know. No, you do it when you are a teenager and can't afford even the most basic hair dye. It's because we are all older now. Online shopping is life. Loud says outlets. Isn't that from How I Met Your Mother?
Oh yeah, you just said that.
Yeah.
So
wait, is that not a real song, or did she parody that song?
There's another song that is like TV killed the radio star.
Oh, video killed the radio star.
But then video's still around, so we could still sing that song.
Yeah. That song, I think, won the first
music video award.
Yeah, something from VMAs, like best music video or something. They were advertising Sunny D and Coke and Pepsi at the malls. They don't do fun things like that at the malls anymore. I remember when Crystal Pepsi came out and they did a taste testing at our middle school, and I thought that was super cool.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, your school was probably much cooler than mine, but that was a big deal to us.
Crystal Pepsi came out for us when I was in elementary school, before 3rd grade. So
that's why we were really behind. We didn't get the good stuff for like 4 years later, okay?
I feel like they're just trying to get rid of their like old inventory at that point.
I was trying to think of a sound effect for this.
No, because like I had Crystal.
They're trying to get rid of the inventory, so they send it to my school. Is what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that was out and popular when I was still in Vegas. So that had to be 1993 or before. Yeah, cover yourself.
Does this remind you of the old days of doing YouTube Live? Good night.
Oh, are you gonna sleep soon?
No, I just woke up like 8 hours ago.
Well, we did dance today, so
Is it cold up there? Our weather is from 72 to 27.
No, it's
Oh my god, that's a huge like. Yeah. What is the weather like today?
It was
Normal?
probably low 70s here.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hi, Stephanie. Welcome to our live.
We're
This seems like we should have like a little campfire and like do like s'mores or something.
we we could do it over a candle.
Hmm. Shelly says, it snowed here in Vegas. OMG, it's been so cold. Ice developed all over the window. I was disgusted.
Oh, you know what? The Vegas would have northerly winters. Like I remember one year, like it hailed really bad, and like all these wind chills, like crap.
Hmm.
And then the hail, so it was super. And then 10 minutes later, the hail went away and it was sunny.
Can you like physically be outside when it's hailing, or will you get like pummeled?
No,
Like,
if it's
it'll
like
hurt?
if it's like those big golf ball size ones, then that could hurt you.
So doesn't that like
Is
crack your windshields and stuff? Or
That's
no?
what I just said.
Oh.
Like one year in Vegas, it was so bad that it cracked windshields.
Oh.
I just said that. So when that happens, people like run out and they bring like blankets like this to cover their windshield.
Oh. Where was it where we really had to use like a credit card or something to like scrape off the...
Utah.
That was Utah?
Yeah. The windshield was frozen. We decided to pour water on the windshield first, but that was a bad mistake. Because that
Didn't it make it worse?
That made it worse. That made the ice thicker.
The worst thing you could have when you're in a snowy place is a Southern Californian person.
Yeah, and that was all of us.
There was like 6 of us or whatever. Not good. Jella is on. Hi, Jella.
Oh, hi. Hey, happy Valentine's Day. I saw your post. That was...
How were what was the reception to the 100 roses?
And the dinner looked really good too.
Oh yeah, the dinner did look good.
Yeah.
Like our steak is good, but that steak looked like there's a difference when you make it homemade.
But sometimes it's nice going out because you don't have to worry about cleaning
Dishes.
afterwards.
That's true. Online shopping is taking over and slowly forcing stores to close. Slowly, these stores that I've been going to are closed or are closing.
Yeah, I remember being sad when Montgomery Ward closed.
That name just was not a good name either, though. I know exactly what name that is.
Well,
We talked about this before. Do you remember? Do you remember this place called Fedco?
Was that like an office supply store?
No, it was like another Montgomery Ward type place.
Mm-mm.
The only reason I remember Fedco was I'm going to try to do an abridged version of the story, but my dad distinctly asked all of the kids, if anyone needed to go to the restroom before we left. We all said no. Then we went there. I pooped in my pants, and then he just threw my underwear in like the bathroom area, and then I got scolded for not going to the restroom before. So Fedco is the reason why I remember. And that was like when I was 4 or 5.
No,
like
3 years ago. True story, actually.
Oh,
that's for another time.
That's so much information. You're not supposed to do that. You can't do that.
You're the one who brought up the story.
I brought up the story, but you're adding new stories that aren't meant to be shared.
I'm not sharing it.
Whatever. Happy anniversary, cute icons. Thank you. It's negative 15C here.
Whoa.
So that's even colder than 0 degrees
Celsius.
F, right? Oh.
Well, what's the...
I don't know the
what's
conversion.
The conversion?
It's beginning of the shift. Don't say we weren't warned. Grab some beers. I got mine already. It hurts so bad, even the little hail. Oh.
Yeah.
I love that blanket. Didn't you buy these blankets in bulk?
Yeah.
I
At
don't know what
Kmart before they closed down. My gosh.
Oh, is Kmart like gone?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, they might have like one store open, but still, they're pretty much gone.
Whoever told you to put water on the windshield was trolling you. I don't think anyone told us. We just thought
it. We're like, oh, let's just pour water on it, thinking that would just melt the ice, but that like, oh crap, it made it worse. And we use our personal credit card to scrape.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
Ella loved it. Her coworkers were apparently all jealous. It reminds me of when I started my new job on leap year 3 years ago, and like a week later was my birthday, and Mark he sent me a balloon and like a edible arrangement, and I remember getting so much like, oh, like who is this? Like that's so sweet.
But did I embarrass you for being? Because you're still the new
I was like
guy,
really
right?
new. Like I don't think people even knew it was my birthday, but you made it very apparent that it was my birthday because there was that balloon and then the fruit arrangement. Then I had to send one of those like office emails, but I didn't even know everyone's emails address, so I'm just like, hey, if anyone...
I purposefully got edibles so that you could share that with your new coworkers.
Do you remember Emporium Capwell? No.
It might not be in our region where we grew up.
I remember this place called Drug Emporium.
Yeah.
Was it like an old school CVS or
Alpha Beta supermarket?
Yeah.
Lucky's.
I remember Lucky's.
Now Ella, if she was a nice person, I would have passed out us a rose to each person.
She's not the bachelorette at work. And we actually don't know how many people are at our company, but what if there's more than 100 people?
The first 100 people she sees.
Hi, Luti. If you guys just joined us, make sure you guys thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you're new, if you like what you see. Don't subscribe if you're like, what are these two fools doing? And questions, if anyone is completely new.
Yeah, where are you from? What's your favorite food and how did you find us?
What food are you going to eat next?
We might do our fondue. I don't know.
Yeah, we have a couple of different things. We have fondue, sushi. We have maybe a surprise one, but I don't think that's going to be a full-on mukbang. What we just came up with today, like the savage eating. But I don't know how that's going to go. I think that video would be like a 5-minute video, and we would just laugh the entire time. Like I can just imagine you just laughing through it. Because it's just ridiculous.
Can we tag Jay and Ella to do it too? I don't want to be the only one doing it. I want someone else to also do it.
You mean suffer?
Yes.
Well, we'll see.
I'm one of those that want other people to know what I go through too.
Yeah, you always do that, especially when you eat something bad. You're like, so bad, here, try it. And I'm like, I don't want to eat it. I have a sensitive stomach now. This needs to be reenacted. He must be talking about the Fedco story.
Yeah, we do not need to reenact that.
How long have you guys been married, and where are you guys from? I love your name, Young Umbrella. Oh. It sounds like it could be the name of like a portrait.
I was thinking of like Rihanna's new album.
Lame.
No, everyone's like.
Only I do the sound effects, not you.
I can press a button.
You press mine all the time.
You sound like Trump. I'm gonna press the button.
Oh. Well, how come Trump sounds like Barney again? How long have you guys been married, and where are you guys from? We've been married for exactly 1 year and a day.
Yesterday was our first year anniversary. But we've been together for 13 years.
And where are you guys from?
Right now we're in Southern California. So we can't complain. The weather's been kind of wet, but I don't want to say it's a bad thing because other people have it worse.
Stores aren't closing because of online sales. They're closing because companies buy up their debt and then force them into bankrupt.
Like Amazon would do something like that. Would just buy companies so that they could just have them go away.
There's something about when a store closes that is sad.
Yeah.
Like even the font and the bright yellow that says liquidation, everything must go. Just the messaging and the language and the
Yeah.
colors used, it's
Can
just
you
all
imagine
sad.
how sad Grandma Anna was when Anna Linden's closed down?
I was like, who's Grandma Anna? That would be a good trivia question if Anna's Linens is really based on someone named Anna. Like, is there an Anna in the company?
Yeah. It was like, why would we want her linens?
Oh, Mervin's. You remember Mervin's?
Yeah. I mean, they got bought by Target and then they just went away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just like even the idea of like, oh, my back. Getting a catalog in the mail, and then that's what's provoking you to like that's what's convincing you to actually go to the mall or the store. Like no one does that anymore.
The weird thing is I feel like Kohl's came around as Mervin's they were closing.
Mm-hmm.
And then but then Kohl's came around like not at the upward trend of department stores, but they're still around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why?
But I don't know anyone that goes to Kohl's anymore.
No, I through work, people say, "Oh, I go to Kohl's." Like people go to Kohl's.
No shade, but the last time I went to Kohl's was to get an ugly sweater. It was ugly. I won that year. Candace finally back home. Welcome.
Oh, you had work today?
LOL. Trump sounds like Barney. I was sad to see Toys R Us close. Yeah, I mean, there was a nostalgia associated with it.
Yeah.
I heard Amazon is doing that to the food prep companies. Amazon under sale company till they go out of business.
Yeah.
Loved Mervin's. Payless is going out of business. Really?
Yes.
I did not hear that.
They're closing all 2,100 stores.
I can't take Payless seriously though.
Like,
not that it's not like I don't think I'm any better or whatever, but it probably happened. It happened when I was like in 5th or 6th grade. I went to like my grandma's house in San Diego. So I was hanging out with all the neighborhood kids, and this is probably what bullying was back then. But this one girl said to this other girl, "It's like, I bet you shop at Payless," and that stuck with me for years. Where I was thinking, "Oh, then I don't like Payless because that girl said that." She used that as a diss to the other girl, and I guess that was a really big deal.
Well, I think that was one of the mistakes. Is just the name of the company. Like I get it, so. But then that also kind of like hurts your brand.
Like off-putting. Kind of like Factory to You. I just don't like the name. The name just sounds very like not quality. It's just the factory gets you the product, and that's where I bought the dress for my Halloween costume 2 years ago. It was comfy though. You went to Payless to buy shoes for an emergency when we didn't have shoes. This is back when we thought working out was important. It still is, but we just haven't
I forgot to bring gym shoes when we were traveling. So
we actually went to the gym when we were traveling. That's how like
committed we were. That's how good looking we were.
I miss Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Please be kind. Rewind. Yeah. Blockbuster. What were the 3 colors in their logo?
Blue, white, yellow.
Yeah. The retailers being under pressure puts tons of pressure on small building owners. Yeah.
So
everyone's affected.
Let's not invest in commercial real estate. Invest in warehouses. Maybe Amazon will come and buy it.
Oh, Hedu staring straight into my soul. Look at Hedu. What's he doing? Oh, he wants dinner.
He has his paw on me. On my shoulder.
I heard someone bought out Toys R Us and is going to bring it back.
Thank you.
Thank you to that person?
Yeah.
I mean, I felt
KB Toys.
Oh, that's old school.
Yeah.
So that plaza where the movie theater is near my parents' house, there used to be that. There used to be Miller Outpost. Do you remember Miller Outpost? Then it turned into something, but I forget what the transition was.
Miller Outpost?
Yeah. And then there was also, what's the Chuck E. Cheese knockoff, but it wasn't, like DZ Zone or something? Do you remember that? It was a Chuck E. Cheese, though. I remember when Netflix started by mailing DVDs out.
Yeah, I had Netflix at that time.
Ooh. I don't even remember that stage.
Yeah, they come in that red envelope.
That's different than Redbox, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Discovery Zone. That's what it was called.
What happened to Structure?
Oh my God! I remember. I never got to shop at Structure because I felt like you needed a 6-pack to wear any of their clothes.
No, isn't Structure Express? Like,
Express
was a women's line, Structure was a guy's line, but now they're all Express. I think that's what happened.
I don't know.
Who still has physical DVD plan at Netflix? Because they still do that, right?
I heard Canna says I still use the mailing DVD. He said that before you even asked.
Oh.
How does that work?
I think Matt and Karina does that too.
Jella, I hate you. Ella and I cannot relate to all these stories of stores closing down. Hey, if these stores were not here, you would not have all of the perks on online retail and shopping, right? We paved the way. We used to walk in 10 feet of snow just to get to school. Okay, that
without shoes.
Yeah. That's kind of funny, though. It's like a weekly present.
Yeah, because the DVD version, there's content that they have that's not available on streaming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. But I guess there's a market for it.
No.
I remember dial-up. Oh, we're going down this road.
Yeah, I remember like the earlier modems. Not even 14K, because that was like an upgrade before 14K. What was it? 3.6?
I didn't even know it went that low. Because I just remember 56K and 28 point something, no?
You started at 56? I started before 14.
Well, because I think my family was very like, what is like, we're not going to get internet right away.
But you had an older brother.
Yeah, but I don't know if I was allowed to use the internet yet. So it just was like what is that?
Yeah.
Can you imagine trying to do a live stream in in that day and age? It just wouldn't work. Someone talked about ICQ in a different chat room, and I was just like, ICQ? I didn't even use that because I didn't even know how.
I didn't really like it because your screening was a bunch
of numbers, right? I didn't like that either. Canada's World Napster. You get one song per night. And most of the time you download something, it ain't even right.
Yeah.
I hated that. I wake up in the morning, you're like, oh, I'm ready to hear this song. And then it's like, error, downloading. I did the mailing DVD, but held onto the DVD close to 1 year. Then realized I should cancel and only do streaming.
So, yes, you're not the right person for that kind of service.
Bev says, try corned beef, rice, and kimchi next time. Good night. Good night, Bev.
Good night. We will try that.
Lauren Haynes says, cute little puppy. Thank you. He says, thank you. Dial up floppy disk and a scanner to upload pics.
But what kind of floppy disk? Because I got so confused several years ago because I remember floppy disk being the floppy kind. The plastic, you flop it like.
Yeah, I think of the little plastic one.
Yeah, and then that was called hard disk when floppy disk was around. Okay.
I didn't know that.
So I grew up saying hard disk for the small plastic ones,
mm-hmm.
the square ones. But then they called that floppy disk. I was like, that is not floppy disk.
Lost in translation, I
guess. Because it doesn't flop. The old discs flop.
But I never had a computer that used floppy, like really? Truly floppy. Only at school.
I had a computer. The monitor was green.
Okay. Oh, maybe when I played Oregon Trail, we had a floppy disk. You're right.
And then I had this one game where I wish I remember what it was, but you just randomly type hey, go to the room, and then it responds back to you. It was really creepy.
So it's like Alexa, but typing.
Yeah, and it was a green screen monitor type.
Wasn't the drive for the hard drive called like a 3.5 something?
Yeah, 3.5. Yeah, 3.5.
3.5. There was called 3.5, but
three and a half millimeters. I think it's the thickness of the.
Oh, that might make sense. Hi, Catherine. Happy Tuesday. I'm late, so I have to rewind. Well, that's funny. We were just talking about Blockbuster. So yeah, please be kind, rewind. Are you a time traveler?
Yes.
What the heck are floppy disks?
Would you go back in time or into the future?
Future.
You wouldn't be scared?
Well, I want to know like what's going on there.
Like what if like you find out the world ended?
Yeah, I don't know. Jay and Ellis had to watch this. I don't know what this is. Well, I can show you guys this. We were not paying attention, but I guess Heidi's like falling asleep. Thanks for sharing that.
Oh, that's cute.
You know what? Some people get really triggered that we don't pay attention to Heidi when we're filming a mukbang. And I'm just like...
We're so busy. We're so occupied eating our food, talking to the camera. So it's like...
So, no. Recently, we did the Jollibee one, and someone called us the B word because we weren't feeding Heidi. Or they said, you guys are bees. Your dog's hungry. And then I responded, I was like, well, we ain't going to feed him like fried chicken and spaghetti. We fed him before. He's a dog. Obviously, he's going to beg with his food. So I was kind of, I was triggered back that someone was triggered, but that's a different
I was triggered with another comment recently.
About the wine?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is all of the comments come from these like passerbyers that just say something and then they never watch us again. There's been a few people that used to hate us and then they came around, but I can't remember who those people are. Mm-hmm. This tells everyone our age. Oh, Walkman. That was like the jam. If you got a Walkman, you were pretty cool.
And then like if you go to like a Korean supermarket, they always had those record in cassette tapes recorded like church sermons.
Oh,
for free. You grab it because they want you to listen to that week's pastor's sermon or whatever, right? Some big Korean mega church. But then like it will be the type where you can't record over it, so you have to apply Scotch tape over that small box. I
knew of that, but I never did it myself. So I never recorded anything like. I've seen my sister. And what's the thing with the pencil eraser? You pluck that off, and you also use something with that too. No, no, you don't know what I'm talking about. Elva says, "I'm really going to age myself. I remember I hated calling my mom at work with the rotary phone because the last two numbers in her phone number were 9s."
I want to say early on as a kid, I used rotary phones.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you dial, it's so loud.
My aunt used to have this phone that was from Pac Bell. What did they eventually become? AT&T or no?
Yeah, eventually, I think so.
And I just remember looking at her phone, and it was like so many more buttons than I was used to. And I was like, well, I don't even know how to make a call. It's like...
So our old cordless phone was like was so bad that so my mom would listen to like the Korean radio station, like something FM, but whatever close to that station would pick up on the cordless phone's frequency.
Okay.
And I caught her listening to my brother's conversation with his friend. I was like, Oma, I was like, this is not Korean radio. What are you listening to? And she's pretending like
like you don't know what you're saying. You're the crazy
I totally
person.
Caught her. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Did you tell your brother?
Probably. I don't know. Yeah, probably.
That's hilarious. Cannon said he would go back in time and buy Google stock. What search engine did you use like in middle school?
There was one called Dog Pile or
Yeah.
something like that. Do you remember that one?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
really?
the one I was gonna say too.
Yeah.
I
Dog
remember
Pile.
and then there was a site, wasn't there a site called Ask Jeeves?
Yeah, Ask Jeeves. And then there's another
Who's
one.
Jeeves?
Lycos.
Oh yes, Lycos.
Lycos,
Lycos. Like, what happened to all these search engines? And it's funny because so many came out, but none of them, like, what made one different than the other was they populated different kind of search results.
Well, Google just got really popular because they had like a better way
Yeah.
of getting.
So is
results.
Bing even competing anymore or no?
Yeah, there's. My computer keeps asking me if I want to switch back to Bing.
Canada had a poop green rotary phone. Elda's was yellow. I mean, I've had poop that was green and yellow before. Just kidding.
And they had the rotary dials.
Ew.
Oh.
Dogs always beg, even if they just ate. They just love human food. Triangle green one. Boombox
Oh, I had a boombox.
with the spring cord. Mechanical pencil. I never used mechanical pencils ever.
Really?
They just weren't my jam. I was like, I already bought the pencil. Why do I need to buy something to refill it? Like, I had that mentality, so I'm like, I'm not gonna.
But you
support
never
this.
have to sharpen your pencil.
I know, but I just never, like, I'm old school where I'm like, this pencil has everything that I need. I don't need another function to make it work.
Oh, but I hated the stubby when it becomes like stubby,
Yeah, dull.
dull. I remember the pencil, the mechanical pencil, where the clicker was on the front, on the
Yeah, like it's like part of the, like a button.
Yeah.
Not like this.
that was really popular.
Discmans were the worst. Every time you walk the CD, it would skip. I hated it. Triggered.
I had an MD player,
What's MD player?
mini discs.
How big were the discs?
So it looked like what people call floppy disk or 3.5 disc, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Disk. It looked like that, but it was like a mini version of it.
But bigger than an SD card.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
But smaller than the floppy or the hard disk.
yeah.
That's funny. I never realized. If you showed us a picture of that, I think I would have called it a floppy disk still. Because the drive, I think, was still labeled floppy disk in the computers. So naturally, people would call it floppy disk, even though it's not floppy at all.
Yeah.
Did you ever have an issue when you ejected it? Like the metal would get caught and then it like, basically you're done. Game over. 8-track tape player, cassette player, Beta VHS video recorder.
I know. I used all that except for 8-track tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when my mom would drop me off at the mall with friends, she made sure I had change just in case I needed to call her. Yeah, it's totally different nowadays.
Have you ever used Collect Call? 1-800 Collect Call?
No.
You never used it?
I never had to use it. Because is it not the one where it charges the other person?
And it's kind of expensive.
You've had to use that?
I used it before.
For what though?
I don't know.
Like you didn't have change to like make a call, so you had to collect call?
Something like that, yeah.
You'd be interrupting your mom when she's spying on your brother. She's like, God, what do you want? I remember the first big cell phone was like a brick. I don't even remember what my first cell phone
My
was.
first cell phone was actually tiny. It was like my brother had the Nokia one. I had the Sony Ericsson, but Nokia, like, it was really popular with Charlie Angel's
Like the TV show
Movie.
back then. Oh, the movie.
Yeah.
Got it. I heard that freeways are removing their yellow emergency box because everyone has a cell phone now. Not sure if this is all freeways.
Come to think of it, I haven't seen a call box on the freeway lately.
That is true.
That is so true.
Car phone.
So we're talking about all these stores going away. Like, hey, let's do
A retro store?
let's do a what's the word? Like let's honor the call boxes because they went away.
OMG, guys. Rotring 600 mechanical pentacles are so awesome. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Do people use pencils anymore? Everything's so digital that I barely use a pencil unless it's like a form where you need to color in something where they say pencil only, which is rare.
They're not teaching cursive at schools anymore.
Yeah.
That I'm kind of surprised at. So we're drinking at a bar and they had the basketball game on. It was the Philadelphia 76ers, but on the basketball court, they had the word Philadelphia spelled out in cursive, and the kids these days won't even be able to read that.
But out of all of the letters they use, they basically look like the letters in normal. But you're right.
Yeah.
And then that's when I got bothered because I was like, the letter Q does not look anything like the other capital Q.
Yeah.
It looks like a weird number 2.
Even like a lowercase z.
Yeah, that looks weird too. To this day, I still use mechanical pencils. I hated when yellow pencils broke or got dull, and mechanical pencils just wrote better.
Do you remember the pencils that it wasn't a mechanical pencil, but it had lead segments? So as it got dull, you pull it out and you push it back in the other end, and you have to push it down for the next segment of lead.
No, you're asking wrong. I didn't.
You don't know that?
It sounds familiar, but
Maybe
it also sounds inconvenient.
Was it a Korean thing? I don't know.
Okay, next time we go to Target, let's just look at the lead.
Okay.
Because they sell
0.5.
Is 0.5 the standard? Was there 0.3, 0.5, and 0.7, right?
Ooh, who uses 0.3? I just remember 0.5 or 0.7 were the two like standard, and then I've always wanted 0.5.
Got it. What else is going on? Mark looks like he needs... Finish the sentence.
Mark looks like he needs a back massage, a shoulder rub. Thank you, Shelly. What did it say?
Mark looks like he needs to be petting a cat. I would have never guessed that. Elda just sent us pictures of mini CDs or something. I've used collect calls so many times. Elda, that's probably to like bail you out of the trouble that I imagine you've gotten yourself into.
How many times were we in jail, Elda?
Beauty, foodies, Whole Foods versus Trader Joe's. How long have those stores even been around now that I think about it? Whole Foods at least 10 years, right?
Same with Trader Joe's.
Are they relatively new or they've been around for a while? I would say Trader Joe's just because if I think about where we actually go.
We go to Trader Joe's more often. I don't mind Whole Foods, but it is more expensive there. But I like how the store's set up.
Yeah.
They have the food court. I feel like they just have better products.
Yeah.
With seafood and meat and stuff. But Trader Joe's has good packaged stuff.
But their produce lately has been very disappointing.
Trader Joe's?
Yeah, it says it's a good week left, and then you bring it home and it's like...
I bought those heirloom tomatoes, and then...
So that brown...
I was eating it, and then I was like, oh, mold. Oh.
That brown tomato was probably not supposed to be brown. I was like... It was like a varietal pack of tomatoes. I wasn't sure.
What about everyone else? Whole Foods or Trader Joe's?
There are still SOS posts on highways.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Save our ship posts? Yeah, I don't know what those are. Who chose the couch? Also, where did you guys get the mugs? So the couch probably was chosen by Mark, and then I just did final approval. But he always wanted to change the legs to kind of fit more of our mid-century modern aesthetic.
Yeah.
But we never got around to it.
Yeah, I found someone on Etsy that could do it, but I just never placed the order.
And we have another like bigger couch here, but we did a group photo one time and a bunch of people got on the couch and it like broke or snapped.
It still works, but I don't know where it cracked.
In the middle?
Somewhere.
Remember when we broke the bed? Not what you guys think, or was it? Either case, the bed got broken, and I was like, I broke a bed. We broke a bed.
Yeah, the bed frame collapsed. Where's on it?
Was that right before we
I
moved?
don't remember.
I remember vividly it was on the right side of the bed, and I was just like, I didn't think you could break a bed,
Yeah.
but we broke it.
But back then we had IKEA stuff.
Okay, was that an IKEA bed?
Yeah.
Couldn't handle all of this deliciousness. Pencils are so ASMR. Accountants use mechanical pencils.
Really? Oh yeah. I can see that.
Simple Life, you still on? Oh,
Your
sorry.
mouse doesn't work because it's on the placemat.
Okay, I'll do this. I swear we were all imagining the iPod together. Are slide rulers used anymore? What are slide rulers? Oh wait, I'm supposed to look at a picture of a mini disc.
MD player. MD.
So that's what you use to play your music?
Yeah.
Is this your? This isn't your writing though, Elda. Who are the Thompson twins? It was a color pencil that had lead segments. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Multi.
It could be colored or it could just be normal pencil. There's two kinds.
Mark, I used to have those pencils where you pull it out, then put in the top, and the sharpened one comes
Yes,
out.
yes, exactly. See, people know what I'm talking about.
The blanket, like an elder would be wrapped in, sitting in a rocking chair petting a cat. Okay, maybe it was just my grandma.
I wouldn't mind having a cat.
You would not survive, allergy-wise.
Yeah.
But the other thing I always hear is people get used to it, but I don't know if you want to get used to it because you're the few. So we have some friends that have cats, and some days he's fine, and then the other days it looks like he's gonna like die. So
Yeah.
I'm like, how would that make you feel having that kind of uncertainty in your own home every day?
That's true.
And you don't deal well with discomfort. Obviously, no one does, but you especially. That's the tea, right? Like, I was like, one time there was so much liquid coming out of your eyes. I was like, you're going to get dehydrated. Whole Foods started in 1980.
Oh, maybe they start off small.
I mean, I'm not surprised they expanded the way they did because if they make us, I don't know how much money they make, but they seem to be doing well.
Well, now it's Amazon.
Bros, both your teeth are so perfect. What the heck? Well, it's funny that you say that because the dentist has been hounding us for like weeks and I've been ignoring their calls. I've never had to like straight up ghost someone, but with the dentist, they make it very easy.
I actually want to whiten my teeth professionally.
I would want to, but I'm scared it crosses the border of like, you know, where it becomes very unnatural looking. Like sometimes it's just like, that is not your teeth or that like, you know what I mean? Like it's just too extreme.
Yeah, but I did want to get my whiten because I drink black coffee a lot of black coffee, and we drink a lot of red wine.
Red wine stings your teeth.
I'm sure.
Save our ship, haha, isn't it save our souls? Oops. I mean, we grew up in the same generation where we used to have to look up words in the dictionary, and now we can just go online.
Yeah, we had to go do both.
Like, I always thought it was, like, I felt like it was kind of silly. I think it was around high school, college time, where we still had to look, like, you write a paper, you have to use, like, a book as a source. You were not allowed to use the internet yet. And I thought that was so frustrating because I was like, the internet's right there, and it's a reputable source. Why can't I use it? But then the teachers who were teaching us at that time were also transitioning, and they were thinking like, no, it needs to come from a book. You need to go to the library, look up these like absurd numbers, find it in the library, and then cite it properly.
The ISBN. Well, so one could say that we were screwed over because how confusing. Like if I think about it, that was really confusing. Where we had to learn to use a dictionary all like in our childhood, and suddenly they're like, okay, look at it. It's like that's confusing. Or even source. Yeah, you're right. Sourcing and citations is like we could only use books, but then after a while, like some professor at college was like, no, you have to how do you cite internet sources? You know,
Yeah.
it's like we had to learn that again.
Yeah, very true.
So we got screwed over.
Same with the cursive writing that you mentioned earlier. It's like, if I write an essay, just let me write it, because the content is what's important. It's not that it's in cursive in blue pen. Like, that was stupid.
So that took up mental capacity. We could have been learning something else instead.
Yeah.
Like, we can't compete with these young kids who are not learning cursive now, and they're learning something more valuable. Like, we can't
coding.
compete with that. We can't compete with
They all
that.
have their own YouTube channels now.
Yeah.
We're just old fogies trying to
We're
trying to keep hip, but we're not.
We are Neanderthals. We're
My back does hurt.
We are in the cross between Homo erectus and Homo sapiens. We're that caveman Neanderthals. We're that transition generation.
Girl, we are Homo erectus. Oh, girl. Okay, guys, next live, we're gonna have these like set sound bites. I'm gonna have it on my phone preloaded. We'll do different voices. I mean, which ones do we have so far? Oh, girl, that's it. And then the laugh track.
That's your favorite.
The shade. That's the T. I mean, even some of the lingo, it's like, why is this 30-plus-year-old man using this like lingo that was created by like 15-year-olds? I flossed on Friday. No, not that floss. You know the other floss, right?
The dance.
I had a floss to get people to like notice me, like young kids to notice me at that event that I was at. It worked, but anyway, some tangent. Allergy shots, problem solved.
They're expensive, no?
And how often do you have to get them to like be?
I don't know.
But we didn't comment on our teeth. I mean, we just brush it night and day. I have really small teeth. Yeah.
I don't have perfect teeth.
Looks like you're trying to squeeze something out.
I can't open my mouth wide, except for when I eat lettuce wrap.
Can you? Like, I don't like how. Yeah. The last video we did, it was like everything we said in that video could have been a "that's what she said." Just watch it back. There's at least 10 moments, and it's just like, oh, can't avoid it. Depends. Whole Foods have a lot more organic fruits and vegetables. Trader Joe's for everything else.
Yeah.
I read it just like it was spelled. Trader Joe's. Whole Foods also prices your food as if it weighed more than it does. So they cheated their customers for years.
I remember that. I do remember that.
No, those aren't mine. What are some irrational fears you guys have? Ella hates flying, and I have an irrational fears of things going into my eyes.
Oh, that reminds me of one of yours. You hate like sharp objects near your chest. Like even my finger point.
Oh no. Let's be clear. There's certain sharp objects towards my chest that I can deal with. But yes, I don't.
I am not sharp. I'm well rounded, okay?
You're too much. Oh, girl. Is that irrational though? I don't know where the fear developed. Like if I see something sharp, like I don't want to get near it.
No, but you're really sensitive with your chest.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I feel like it's such a thin layer to the heart, which is like runs everything. So that maybe that's irrational, but I just feel like it's something so valuable to you living and functioning. There should be more protection around it, but it's like right there. That's why I don't like it. And then Mark's fear, which I developed, but it's more of your fear, is
trichtophobia.
Please don't look it up if you don't know what it is, because I had the same, like, what is that? Then I looked it up and I was like ruined.
Yeah, it's just, I don't like cluster of holes together.
Like even just saying that makes my skin crawl. And I used to not even care, but I've gotten better here and there. But even today we went to H Mart and, was it Vaughn's or H Mart?
Vaughn's.
Oh, it was Vaughn's. And they were selling these hearts?
They're candy.
They were selling candies and they had like
tiny beads.
Micro beads all around it. And you just were like disturbed. And then when he gets disturbed, it doesn't help because he goes like, oh, that bothers me. And he does it like, he does something and then I'm like, stop it. Because then it makes it worse for me. But yeah, that's a good question. What about you guys? I know some people say like, if someone said heights, I wouldn't consider that irrational because like
Um,
what makes something irrational, first of all?
I saw an episode of Maury back in the day. This girl had a phobia of pickles.
Oh yes. Okay. I know that sounds bad, but that would be an irrational fear to me.
Yeah.
Because what's the pickle gonna do to her? I mean, I'm not trying to like. I'll feel so bad if someone says pickles in here. So
she
don't.
was ahead of her time
Why?
because all those YouTube videos of cats getting scared of cucumbers. She's one of them.
Don't make fun.
She was a mother cat.
Okay, yeah, that to me, I guess, would be an irrational fear. I mean, did Ella have a experience where she doesn't like flying, and then
It's all those
Jay has
movies
something
and
gotten
news
into
story,
your
like,
eye?
Yeah, like planes going down.
The other day, like I had something in, like an eyelash in my eye, and I couldn't get it out, so I just kept blinking. But then in my mind, I'm like, where did that lash go? Because I just ate it up with my eye.
Yeah,
That's kind of weird.
you have like 5 pounds of eyelashes.
No.
Like right here. That's
Right here.
That's where your weight's coming from.
Gosh, I feel like if people are already complimenting you on your teeth, ... I cook a lot of ethnic dishes, so I buy a lot of my groceries from Asian and Mexican markets.
Good idea.
Also use the encyclopedias for reference.
Yes. But then I remember my encyclopedia still had Soviet Union
Oh,
as a country.
My Asian dad told me to memorize the entire dictionary when I was learning English. Needless to say, that was...
Oh, where'd it go?
I missed it. Needless to say, that was the worst learning experience.
That's something my mom would tell me to do is like copy the dictionary.
Kids have to learn in graduate school how to make a simple book reference. Graduate school, really? I thought you had to do that in college at least.
Well, because maybe no one uses books anymore.
I miss letter writing by longhand. It's more poetic and romantic. Did I used to write you letters or emails when we first started?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do either of your teeth grind? No, do either of you grind your teeth when sleeping? I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
Hey, genetic hunters.
Weren't we supposed to meet up with him one day?
I think to do like
A snake mukbang.
not a snake mukbang.
Hey, come here. What do you want? Come here.
The way James blushes with embarrassment when Mark says something that can be made into something dirty. Hey, come here. In the center. Come here. Come here. People want to see you. Come here. Come here. Come here. He's too smart for our antics. What a well-explained irrational fear. That one is very rational. Gina and Kenna, are you still here? What if you were choking on a pickle? I mean, that would make sense. I don't believe she said that's why she's afraid of pickles, though.
So do you think George Bush has a fear of pretzels because he choked on pretzels?
Did he really? I didn't know that. Nothing happened to us, just scared for no reason whatsoever. I mean, so basically the worst thing that could happen is, yeah, I was going to say, that's not their fear.
Jay, have you seen that Korean music video back in the day? Kiss. 사랑하니까. Like, I don't remember what the name of the song is.
Hedy went down.
Hedy, come here.
Hedy, come here. Suspicious.
Well, that music video, like the girl got blinded because she
Dang,
poured
spoiler alert.
chemicals in her eyes.
Elda has a fear of being buried alive.
Interesting.
Yeah. That doesn't sound pleasant.
I hate freak accidents. That's not irrational, but I just hate it to the max. Like recently, like someone was in her car and it was really windy and they tree fell down her car while she was waiting for a red light and she died. Like,
Yeah.
I hate that.
Hailey's pushing our anniversary gift over. Do you remember a show named A Thousand Ways to Die?
Oh my gosh, I would hate that.
I would never be
hate
able to watch that.
I was just talking about that. Freak accidents. I would hate that.
Gina says, I just fell asleep for a bit.
Oh,
It's because are we boring or we have ASMR voices? Can you imagine what kind of dreams she would have if she's just listening to us in the background? Like, oh, girl, like mechanical pencils, this, blah, blah, blah. She's at Whole Foods and there's like pickles.
She's making out with a mechanical pencil.
Have you seen the British show where they have to get over their fears by facing them? It's so funny, but also sweet. That sounds like torturous.
Yeah, it's like, can you really get over a fear?
Did you guys eat already? Yes, Brian, we ate. And I think this is probably our cue to end. And we kind of went a little bit over, but Hayley's getting antsy. So, hey, come here. Come here real quick. Oh. Sit. Oh, he needs to go out. Oh, his paw.
His paw.
He's been licking his paw, so it's like very tender right now. Oh.
He needs an allergy shot. It's been a while.
But if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. Watch any of our older videos, and then keep a lookout. We're going to post our 1 year later wedding video dance attempt this week.
Yeah, Brian just mentioned him and his boyfriend just watched our wedding dance video. So
you'll enjoy. I think you might like the one we're gonna post more than the original.
Yeah. So if you joined after we made this announcement this morning, we filmed ourselves redoing the same routine to honor our 1 year afterwards, right? But we did not practice. We did it in one take. We hella messed up, but we had fun nonetheless.
Yeah, it was a good time.
So we're gonna post that soon, right?
Maybe even tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
It's already ready. It's just I just need to upload it and come up with a thumbnail. But thank you guys so much for spending your Monday night with us, and we'll see you all later. Have a great rest of your week.
Adios. Good night. Good night. Buenas noches.
And we'll do that, Gina. Wipe his paw after every walk.
Yeah.
Good night.